Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and in this episode we're going to take care of a few things first before we get to our uranium processing. So first of all, thank you guys for your suggestions. I have implemented a number of them, as well as some things that I had been thinking about. I have changed the wall blueprint to now have a recycling feature, and that is all of the stone and wood will get stored in the storage chest, but this filter inserter takes stone and wood out of the chest and puts it into just a side chest, and then the stack inserter feeds it back into the train. And this train, the solar train, has wood storage as well as I changed the, where is it? This this train here. Can it? No. Can I? Do I? No. Okay, it's not going to stop. It'll stop when it comes back over here. Anyway, can't catch it from afar. I think we can click on train schedules, but not car consists. Yeah, it doesn't work if I click on it even that far away. So that's one of the things I changed. I also went over to the solar area. Oh, here's our train. Let me just show you the new consist. I put multiple slots for wood and stone just because we had enough room. Really didn't need more than that though. Now in the solar area, I have decided to go with a 3x3 panel area, and that includes a radar kind of at the center block of this, and this seems to be working very well. I put these two down from map mode, which is pretty much what I wanted to do, to be able to just plonk them from the sky. If we go to our solar thing, here we go, it's the 3x3 array, and as you can see, you can place them down. Whoopsies. Why is this not? Oh, there we go. I was not zoomed in as far out as I could be. Right, so this is vanilla, and as you can see, you can easily place them down. It has kind of a an X pattern with the roboport. So there's a roboport in the outside corners and in the center, and then the radar is located in the center, which gives plenty of room to place the next one down. So I have updated the blueprints for all of these things in the blueprint drive. I changed the north solar the solar station as well, so that it would unload X number of robots into the network. I've allowed it to unload something like 2,000 construction robots and then 50 logistics robots. Of course, we have 51 because of the stack bonus. But anyway, I've also tuned the inserters to that effect. So those should be in the Google Drive. I've updated all that stuff. And the wall thing, which I had kind of forgotten to do the other day. Anyway, I need to check, first of all, if we have things getting made, which it looks like we probably don't. This is going to be nuclear reactors here. I happen to remember that one. Or is it this one? You know what? I don't remember which one it was. I'm going to take them all apart. Take them all off, because I don't remember which was which. And then this one as well. That might have been like heat pipes or something. We're just going to do our final blueprint plonk over here. Right. I think we can clear this one for now. We really don't need any more solar plonk down. Well, repair station is also updated. Oh my god, these robots, they make me think I'm going in like fast speed, but then on Factorio, there's no way to increase the speed unless you use console command. It's not like other games. Right, let's get our mall blueprint and replonk it. There we go. Is this on the right thing? It is, I think. I hope. There we go. Right. Okay, so this was the nuclear reactor, and then this one was going to be the centrifuge. Nice. Oh, and of course this one is going to be making heat pipes like mad as well. So we're going to prepare to add on some things to our factory, like nuclear power. The nuclear power now is not going to power our factory, because we've already discussed about the, we're just going to get this going along here faster. Not that it really matters that much. It's going to go at red belt speed anyway. Though, we could get this a little bit faster, I think, since it's taking a half a red belt anyway. But yeah, I'm going to show how to set up the nuclear reactor, but not really get a lot of power from it. The UPS draw, as I understand, on nuclear is a lot more variable and a lot more intense than it is having these almost static solar fields. So the solar is what we're going to go for the main power of the factory. What is this, 14 million there? Let's check on our outpost. Looks pretty good. It's stagnant right now because we don't have the stuff getting unloaded at the moment. I kind of want to pick up some of these things. Oh, those are reactors. I don't want reactors. I want these. Are you not picking them up? They're fighting for them, I think. That's the problem there. Oh my gosh. I have yeah, there's one in there. This is interesting that these are still. Don't they only stack that? Well, I guess it's stacked to 4. Yeah. Anyway, I think we can stand to increase the line here as well. Let's get this going. Be very careful how I do this because there might be some belt braiding along here that I've forgotten about. So that's one concern, obviously. There's belt braiding right there. Must be concerned when you are upgrading your belts in the mall. Some of them are braided, and that's basically to help with compactness. Okay. There we go. Boom. Oh, and there goes the red circuits. Do we still have enough red circuits coming along? Looks okay, actually. Not too bad of a supply here. There they go. They're just charging on down there. How are we doing over here? Wow, we are getting lots and lots and lots of red circuits. This looks really great. What are we short on with this? Are we short on rocket science? And someone mentioned to me that I'm requesting too much space science. I'm not. I'm only requesting 200 in here. Though, I think I need to just take this to 0 because these are better candidates for that space science. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to redistribute it in these boxes here. Whoopsies. Apparently they distributed it for me. Oh, that's right. It went into my my trash. I forgot I had those on auto trash. Are these getting... There they're going. They're going to go. Now they're going to go. Good. All right, so that should no longer block up our science. Happy about that. How is the rocket coming along? Notice how I skillfully check on other things while I'm waiting for centrifuges to craft. 68%. Okay, that's looking good. These guys are short because of speed modules, and that's because of red chips. Really? Wow. Yeah, but, I mean, in reality, I do want... Oh, this is the biggest problem, is because the mall is now using red chips. Before it was backed up for the mall for the most part. I mean, other than the occasional stack inserter being made. But now we're having to really use them. I think we need to do 2 things. We need to farm out green chips and red chips. Wow, these are all going like that fast? I deleted some of the machines above here because it felt like they weren't keeping up. But maybe we need to just... add on another section. Alright, that's cool. You want to make them? I want to plant them. Go for it, game. Let's get this on the road. I thought I would delete them so that the machines closer on would be able to use the, you know, their productivity modules and whatnot to get things going. One of the things that someone suggested to me is that I put in productivity, 3 productivity, and 1 speed module. Now, I haven't calculated this, but it sounds like an okay thing to do. Let me grab all these guys. I'll grab a whole bunch of these as well. Yeah, there we go. 174. That's quite a lot. Right. Now, the person said that it would probably... or that it would, actually. I'm not going to say they didn't say probably. They said that it would affect these by making it faster. What do these have? These are plus 50%. These are minus 15%. So this is going to be minus 45, and that's plus 50. So it's going to be plus 5%. I think they said plus 10. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's close enough. So these are not going to affect our speed as much as just having 4 productivity modules, which I think might be a good compromise at the moment. So this is how you use the module inserter. You choose your entity, which is assembling machine 2, which is what all of these are. And then I have chosen to put in 3 modules and 1 of these guys. Now you can't actually click this, you have to drag them from your inventory, which makes it inconvenient if you don't yet have these modules. The other thing is this is not not programmable, i.e. it's not the same as using a blueprint with modules in it. In this configuration with module module insertion, you have to have the modules on you, which is why I grabbed a whole bunch. So what I'm going to do is I'll put our module inserter wand over here for a moment. Let's save this for now. I'm going to save it as 3 prod, 1 speed. Oopsies. There we go. I think that saved it, maybe? Aha, yes, maybe. Okay, whatever. Now, we're going to wave our magic wand and shove them in. And our bots go and automatically get these guys sorted out. So what does it say on our speed here? Yep, it's plus 5%. So by doing this, we are going to both create 30% more of all the things, and also we're going to give the opportunity for the first machines to be used, which is great because otherwise, you know, sometimes the modules go in the end ones and it doesn't go well, and yeah. Like these, if they're going too slow, these guys, then the materials move on to the end of the line, and so therefore you get less productivity in that way. Okay, let's just go along here. There we go. Do I have enough to do the whole thing? I might. That's going to be some trick, isn't it? But I do need to upgrade my copper lines, I think. Right. Okay, I've run out of productivity modules. Yeah, let's go and get some. And I also need to... I wonder if I could do it, like, remotely. Let's go and check that. I don't know if that's possible. Let's get 3 from there, 69 from there, none from there. Okay, and these guys don't have any either. Let's see. If we go on map mode, we can do upgrading remotely. We know that. I just want to get where we have these yellow lines. Just need to upgrade the outside here. Not the internal ones, because the internal ones can still say yellow for the copper wire. It really doesn't, it's not relevant at all. Okay, so that's this. Alright, oh, and it looks like we're a little bit short on power poles. Right, next thing, can we do our modules from far away? This is an experiment. I don't know if this works or not. Okay, it looks like it's programming it to do so, but I have to walk over there to actually do it. Let's do that then. Let us walk over. There's my bots already. Oh my god, they're so fast. This is delightful that they're so incredibly fast. Now, why are they not putting these guys in? Are they waiting for another tick? Can I ask Nanobots to do it? No? No. Okay. That's interesting. So it's best to just do it while you're there. Makes more sense. Wow, and we still have full amounts of stuff coming down these lines. This is surprising to me that this is actually a thing. Now, if we look at our productivity, I want to really see if this made a lot of difference to us. What is going on with the electric network? Oh, okay, sure. We are at the usage of accumulators, so we're only producing as much as we need. That's not what I wanted to look at. I want to look at production. And let's see, over 10 minutes, I want to look at red circuits. Wow, look at this. This huge, huge jump up. What about over time? Okay, so over time, it's been really wonky going up and down. I imagine these low points were either when we had no production of other stuff, or probably the belts were backed up. That's probably what that is. But this was like 5 hours ago. I honestly don't remember what happened 5 hours ago. But this is a major, major gain in production. And remember, we pretty much didn't add anything. We did add a few machines at the end, which I think we can add some more, to be honest. I think we can definitely add more. So let's go to the end. If we're still getting products, we might as well add more. There's no reason that we should not. Okay, let's go and... Let me re-blueprint this whole thing. Oopsies. Oh, I hit the wrong key. Right. Here we go. Right, here we are. Let's get these guys settled here. With all the new blue belts and stuff. And by copying and blueprinting these, of course, we're going to blueprint the modules in there. And they'll ask for the robots to deliver from the network, which is also quite nice to have happen. Okay, let's get that out of here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty darn good. These guys are just waiting to construct stuff. I'm really surprised at how backed up this is. Okay, now we're starting to use a ton of green circuits. Okay, I think we might have been backed up on something else. But, yeah, it's this green circuit issue, that's for sure. Okay, we're 86% done with the next rocket. This is looking pretty good. Look at all the... This is a lot of red chips coming down this line. That's a lot of red chips compared to what we had before. Very nice. Okay, now let's go back to our mall and see if our centrifuges are close to being done. Wow, where are they going? Hey guys, how you doing? I almost feel like doing this train track was a waste. Because the main bus really isn't that long, and I felt like it took too long for the train to get up to speed anyway, and it didn't have enough space to get up to speed. No less. Okay, we have 19. That should be enough. For now. That is the only thing I think we're going to need for the moment. Just shove that in there. I'm just going to put my speed modules back in the network. They can be allocated. I don't need these chests. Definitely not. Right. Now it's time... Ooh, maybe we do need those chests. No, we have 50. 50 should be enough. We're good. Whoa! What is going on with this? Why does this not have enough copper? Are we short from... Yeah, I kind of thought so. So what's happening is just all of this is dying, and we need to feed it from the train. That's easy enough to do. Okay, and all of this is going to go into one lane, and I think what I'm going to do is oh, that's really the wrong spot to have that in, isn't it? What I would like to do is feed this one. Oopsies, it's not right. Get, not, oh, 3. Not 2, it is 3. Okay, this one is going to go here. There we go. So basically, when this one is not full, this is just going to sneak in a little bit of copper to make sure it is full. Now, this iron line is looking horrendous. But I would like to do something similar out here for that. At the moment, though, we don't really have an issue with steel. It seems like we're not using enough of it. This is interesting that this specific line is not getting used at all. Is it just... I guess it's just backed up? It must be just backed up. But I think I should change it and kind of future-proof it a little bit. This is clearly not enough for for 4 lanes. I don't know if it's enough for 2. Looks like it may be just enough only for 1. Okay, now here it is coming a little bit thicker. I'm still tempted to just put it all into 1 lane, which really should be done at the source, not here. But that's okay. I think we'll just let it run out a bit until it gets where it needs to go. And then here we'll connect these guys. There we go. There we are. Alright, and there we are. Now these guys will flow over here. And we're going to have, very soon, all 9 of our connections connected. But that should help improve our green circuit production, because right now that, wow. Yeah, that copper is not even making it all the way to the end, which is not great. Definitely not great. Alright. At least we fixed some of this, which is a good thing. And later on, of course, we will delete all of this extraneous stuff over here. But for the moment, I want to go back to... Oh gosh, what is all this? This is the... Oh, these are the iron mines. The old, burnt-out iron mines. I should really... What I really should do is get... move these miners around to take better advantage of what ore is still there. Look at this silliness. What is this? This is just awful. Oh my gosh. I know some people have talked about having like ghost towns and different things like this. And then this one can just... There we are. Boom. That'll at least stop that backup from happening. Oh my gosh. It's kind of awful. Right. Just little minor tweaks here and there. Let's get through here. I always like to zoom out when I'm crossing train tracks because it is more than slightly dangerous. There are quite a few people whom you may know who are quite allergic to these sorts of things. Now, what shall we do here? This is kind of a pesky operation because... Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's actually much better now than I thought. Okay, train. We're going to back you up. I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to build a second unloading platform right there. I'm going to have to move this thing all the way like that. Okay. And here we go. We're just going to grab... Well, actually, I should make this thing first. That's good. And get rid of this signal, because it's way too short now that we're extending this by several lengths. Okay, I need to get rid of those tracks, apparently. Oopsies. There we are. And put that there. And then I can grab more tracks, 2 straight ones, and that's enough. So the rest we can make go round like that. We're off by just a teeny bit. I want you to go back to the base, please, and we'll start unloading that second car once we pull up. And here is our produce. Going to come out this way. And I think we can probably just mix the lines here, just to make sure that if one car unloads sooner or whatever, the other one can compensate for it. Now, what we can do next is set up our uranium processing. That's the most important part when you get ore, is to get the ore processed and start making that elusive and wonderful U-235. We have it under nuclear. Now, I have a number of different blueprints for this. Where the heck are they? Aha! Uranium processing. Here we go. I designed this just out of fun, really. So this is how many I usually use. I use how many? Let's look. Let's see. Want to see? It is 16 machines with speed beacons around. And that's a very, very good start for uranium processing. You know what? I'm going to share these speed beacons with some of these oil places, because why not? There's no reason we shouldn't. I want to just put this one up like that. Boom. Excellent. Okay, can you guys put down the nice little centrifuges? They're nice. Oh, they're coming from the world. Okay. Oopsies. I'm going to make this as long as possible, I think. Reverse it. There we are. Good. And we can shove this ore into here as well, because why not? Okay, there we are. And this, ironically enough, is going to speed up these little guys plus 200%. This one is plus 100%, and that's plus 50, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay. Now, what's happening here? What is happening with this blueprint is we're feeding the ore in on 2 belts. And we have 2 different rows of these centrifuges. The centrifuges are set to the recipe of uranium processing. Basically, ore comes into them, and then they process it into these very interesting amounts of U-235, which is the really bright green glowy thing, and U-238, which is kind of sort of a waste product, but it's used later in making various items from the uranium stuff. 99% of the time, in fact 99.3% of the time, you're going to get U-238. 0.7% of the time you will get the wonderful, lovely U-235. Did I canceled the thing. Right. As you can see on our lines, this is what we have output. We have not a single little piece of U-235, but that's okay. One of the things that I have done is I put in productivity modules here so that these can give us more bang for the buck, so to speak. And but we need to keep this process going until we get enough U-235 to start operating the Copier process, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. Now, let me get out the next blueprint, which is, guess what? Copier processing. Right, so this blueprint takes the uranium from this setup, and I could set it up. Should I set it up this way? That would be... Yeah, you know what? I'll just put it right here. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't really matter where it goes at all. But if I do it like this, it will be expandable-ish. I'm not going to need any more than this, I don't think. All right, we're going to put this here. Right, so these 2 blueprints are meant to go together. And as soon as this one is done getting constructed by our lovely little bots, I'm going to talk about this as well. And it looks like, yeah, we just need some power poles. Wow, how the bots do fly. Look at that. They are so quick. Man, oh man, oh man. This system here uses a series of sorting chests to deal with the 238 and 235. Right, come on, bots, you can do it. It's okay. I'm going to put these centrifuges in my waste thing so that the bots can take them from there and just place them down if we don't have enough in the mall, for example. Okay, so how's this going? We just need... we do need a roboport over here, which is just fine. Put that there, and that will stop the blinking of the chests. Okay, now... oh, these guys need to be also in a roboport zone. Yes, that would be helpful. Put that there. Get that powered up. Oh, and these guys aren't powered either? Wow, okay. I think I need to add a power pole to the blueprint. So, let's get this connected up to where it needs to go, which is this input belt over here. Now, I've gone through and redesigned this whole thing quite a few times based on feedback. Oh, look at our first piece of U-235 and the second piece, yay! And what this does is this is a sorting belt which takes off all of the 238 and puts them in these chests up here, and then the 235 puts them in the lower chests. And this whole system is very much designed not to get clogged. If you are processing that much uranium and it does get clogged, all you need to do is make one of these an active provider for a while, or you could extend this out 20 squares and put more chests. It's very, very easy to extend out that way. What I usually do is maybe make an active provider chest on the end, and then the rest, or like this one here, the one at the very end of the line, in case stuff gets there. And then change it back to either a requester or a passive provider to get the things back where they need to go. Okay, so what we have going on here is a kind of a complicated system of belts. And what these do is they insist on having 238 going on one side and then 235 going on the other side. There's one piece, you'll see it traveling along, and then it's going to get picked up by this first machine. Now the first machine, and all of these machines, in fact, they are doing the Copier process. That's what the recipe is, the Copier enrichment process, and they produce from 40 uranium-235, you've got to have 40 pieces to start, and then 5 uranium-238, they make 41 pieces of 235 and 2 of U-238. So for an investment of 3 238, you get 1 extra 235. And as you have this process going, it's more than enough to supply with many, many reactors. Check out my nuclear tutorial video. I don't remember the exact numbers right now, because it's more than enough, even without speed modules. I think you can power like 40 reactors for every cycle that it does. It's insane how powerful this process is. But you do need those special 40 235s to get it going. And as you can see, they are quite slow in coming. Now, ooh, we need more. Ooh, we're gonna need more stuff, aren't we? All right, it's keeping on going. We may even have to have more frequent train deliveries. So anyway, what happens then is that the 235 is taken out, put in this chest, and then kind of gets recycled around back into the machine again. And this one takes the 238 out and puts it on a belt out this way. And this one puts the extra 235 on the red belt in these sort of braided grouping. And this chest design, I don't know if I even like it anymore. I might change it to something else, maybe even just put it on a belt back to the sorting area so that it can just keep getting inserted into the machines. This quick movement from the boxes was more intended to like not waste any precious seconds of doing this process, but once you get it going, it's quite fast indeed. And then this circuit is controlled so that anytime the stack size is over 12, this inserter can go out, and that's intended to work with this guy, which has a stack size of 12. Anyway, we can, at the end of this line, the excess, after all these Copier processes are running and making your factory boatloads of 235, the excess gets stored in this passive provider chest from this nice little stack filter inserter. It puts it into a chest. You can extend these chests, you can make this an active provider, whatever you want to do, or set conditions in the logistics network for limiting that, because at some point you will have thousands and thousands of 235, even though you may not believe that right now, or if you're just starting the nuclear process, it may seem like, oh my god, I'm never going to get any, but look, we already have 11 pieces, it's going well. I highly recommend the use of speed modules in here. Same with the processing. Very, very necessary to have those speed modules. But I'm thinking it's also necessary to get a better train. Goodness. In my previous factories, I think I've only had like, 1 car or 2 cars at the maximum. I've never had this kind of deficit before, and it really quite surprises me, to be honest. So this is kind of interesting. I could either extend and get more cars per train, or set up a second train perhaps, something like that. But anyway, that's how that works. Now, the other part of this blueprint is quite simple and involves using another centrifuge to do the, what is it called, nuclear fuel reprocessing, which we'll get to in a second because I forgot about the regular nuclear fuel cell making. So out of 1 piece of uranium-235, 10 iron plates, and 19 238s, you can get 10 fuel cells. So that's what this requester chest is requesting at the moment, and then it's going to plonk them in this nice little passive provider chest. This thing doesn't start working until this 235 reaches the end of the line here. So if you are using nuclear right away, you may want to just hand feed this or change this a little bit so that you get at least 1 235. I've set it up the way I generally use it, and I don't necessarily start the power generation right away. So that one makes the fuel cells. They get in a provider chest. You feed those to the nuclear power plant, which we have not built yet. When the power plant exhausts the fuel cells, which are these little guys, they are needed by this centrifuge, which takes those fuel cells and recycles them, 5 fuel cells into 3 238 pieces. And that's why this belt takes away those pieces and puts them back on the line just to be sorted back into the boxes again. Right, so that is basically how this little setup works here. And I think I just need to optimize my uranium getting, because this is just quite sad. Where is it? Or it could be too far away as well. That's our other train. Where are you, train? Oh my gosh, it's just now getting there? Good gracious. I wonder if I should just make a third car for this. I think I might do that. I might just make a third car. And I could move this over. I could change the whole lineup of this thing. That might be better. Man, I didn't expect it to be quite this, I don't know, quite this active. Okay, let's just grip this. Okay, remove all this. It's gotta go. The whole thing's gotta go. There we are. Then shove this down this way instead. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I think that's what we want. That way we'll have more room for training. There we are. Got that connected up. Okay, and I'm going to stop you, train. And we're going to add another car onto this train. Copy, paste. And we're going to let it... let's go along with it. We need to go along with it. Let's go to uranium 1, please. Man, I had no idea. Oh, no, I forgot to hook it up. That's okay, though. We'll go to map mode. We're going to... Oh, gosh, look at this. Oh, I don't want to hook it up just yet, do I? I was just thinking that I probably want to get that third line in there. Or at least combine it in some logical way. Alright, let's go, train. Go, go, go. Wow, this is a very long journey. I'm kind of wondering if I should have a second train just for that specific purpose. Do I have any of these tanker cars on me? Probably not. Alright, let's get one made. And we'll just copy. We'll make 2 trains. I think we'll make 2 trains, because why not? Seems like a useful thing. Alright, train. Dang, now I feel bad that I changed that balancer, because now I need it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. It's alright. It's all good. Let's just copy paste these things. Good. Get rid of the track. Always good to get rid of the track in there. Perfect. Good. So now we need a, what is this? 8 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 6. Okay. Let's delete this. Oh, wow. Right. I'm going to auto trash this stuff. And then we're going to make recycling back when we get to the main base. Alright, what does an 8 to 6 look like? Here we are. 8 to 6. What is an 8 to 8? 8 to 8 is quite simple. 8 to 6. We're going to use the 8 to 8, I think. Okay, we'll just skip a couple of things. Oh, that was just perfect. Wasn't that lovely? Right. These guys. Good. Okay, I think that's working fairly well. Of course, we do need to connect the power back up to our mines, or else we'll have a bad time. Okay, and... Ah, these are not connected, so let's make sure we connect our stack filter inserters there. Oopsies. Clicked on the wrong thing. And I'm going to get a second train here. But you know what? I'll just put it right here. Just copy paste. And then we're going to need our fluid tanker. Now, I'm not concerned about the sulfuric acid because we really don't need that much for this whole process. What I'm mostly concerned about is just the throughput on the nuclear stuff. Oopsies. 2, 3. Let's copy and paste these nice little things here. Boom. Nice. You're going to need some fuel, aren't you? I think you should have fuel. Let me steal fuel from you. Alright, here, have this fuel. Thank you very much. Now you're going to go to uranium 1. Go. Alright, so now we are getting stuff. We're full up on ore on this train. So let's go. Let's go back to the base. Boom. But before we actually get to the base, we do want to make sure that we don't get too close. Because I really want to we need to park the train before it gets too close. So I'll put it on manual mode when we get to that point of the area, because remember we need to extend the station so that we can unload all 3 cars. Come on, train, you can do it. It'll be good. Happy days are here again. And I still didn't put those inserters down. I keep forgetting about the darn inserters. It's like, no. How can it be? How can it be? Alright, let's go into manual mode once we get there. Wow, we could even make that track straight again, I think. Alright, let's turn in here. We're going to be very slow. There we go. Slowness is perfect. Great. Let's get off this curved bits and be done. Okay, here we are. Let's grab these guys. Plonk them down here. Okay, and we'll put in, which is very important right now, to have a signal right there. And we'll have one here as well. So we can actually we can have 3 trains on this line. Now, how do we want to do this thing? I think we're going to do like a 3-to-2 balancer. Let's get rid of this thing. And the mall thing can go away as well. Go 3-to-2 balancer. Okay, that we'll have to do. And we'll take this way. Just want to use those to the maximum amount of distance we can. There we are. Okay, I guess we'll have to just squiggly wiggle our way around, I think. We'll just put these guys back on the line there. Right, and those are done. Hooray. Now you can go to your proper base station. Okay, and we have... Oh god, it's one of those non-full throughput balancers. I'm gonna have to go and find the one that... you know what I might as well do? I might as well just do a 4-to-4. I think we're going to do the 4-to-4. This is just ridiculous. They're awful. Just awful. Oh, I hate throughput limited balancers. They're just so useless. Nice. I know I have a 3-2 because I believe it was Johnny who made one for me, or Terry. I can't remember exactly who it was. But I had one on my Tasty Vanilla map for this exact kind of situation, as I recall. Or was it oil? I don't remember what it was, but it was interesting. Oh, oh ho, look at this. We can do that way and save ourselves a little bit of belt. Very nice. Alright, I can't wait till this thing finishes getting some 235, but that will be in the next episode because unfortunately we have run out of time. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.